The goddess Artemis is known today mostly as the mistress of the hunt, or as the goddess Diana. Just like all other feminine deities, she merely represents an essence of the Divine Mother. This same essence is part of the elixir so many soul sparks were created from. This is why so many who are on their ascension pathway will see the goddess Artemis or Diana as a guide at some point along. The reason her essence or any others appear to individuals or because it is part of a specific initiation. Each person will have their own unique experience that is aligned for their highest good at obtaining enlightenment. The essence of Artemis is the first to greet me almost every time that I enter the Emerald City of the God Kingdoms, the God Worlds, that which is formless. She is not one single entity, but merely a manifestation of the Divine Mother essence. Just how the Christos angels are a walking manifestation of the sun, sent here to reflect light onto all we encounter. This sun is the heart center of the Creator, also known as the Christ seed. When I first encountered Artemis, I had never heard of her before. With the mortal mind, she appeared to me as a beautiful celestial swan in a blue liquid plasma pond. She then exited the pond and slowly morphed into a beautiful goddess. She said she was Artemis of the Paramahamas. She informed me that the meaning of this is a title of an enlightened light master. The meaning of the celestial swan symbolizes purity and that of royalty. The swan atop the blue waters is merely a symbol of her role to oversee the cosmic ocean. The depths of the underworld are light and linked to that of the ocean, meaning the worlds of physical form. I asked her, what is the connection of the Greek gods to the sphere we call Earth and to humanity which exists upon it? Artemis replied, the ones of whom humanity termed as gods existed before the creation of the physical body known as Earth. When the solar system was created, there was a council created to oversee the evolution of the physical manifestations. These physical manifestations were brought about by a higher council known as the architects of this universe, which we term dimension. Within this dimension, you have several planes of existence, which are termed density. The mans created for this planet were originally created with a seventh plane blueprint. Throughout many experiences, it was deemed best suited for this planet that we shift the man to a fifth plane level of existence. This was due to the fact that Earth was created in this density, with the plan to advance up to the seventh plane. We originally felt by man being slightly on a higher plane, it would help to smooth the shifting and enhance the living experience upon Earth. Other life forms, such as the nature kingdom, were already thriving on Earth in a fifth level plane of existence. Prior to man coming to this planet, we had many existing within the animal and elemental kingdoms. For the elemental kingdom was charged by divine to be the overseers of the nature and animal kingdoms. This is where the legend of the god Pan stems from. When man was created, it was learned that man would best thrive when born of the elements that were already existing on the planet. Each man species we injected on this planet of existence ceased to evolve. When Pangea thrived, and all were one with the planet. We also had pockets scattered around the planet where we would descend down to help teach the man of this planet. This is the accurate time frame when those termed as demigods were created. For some gods did mate with their very own creations. For we see all as source and all as one. We do not see separation of creations, but as one unity field of existence. This later became known as the laws of one. The next stage was to implement spirituality into the planet and the man. This is when the lovely Na'aras, those you call Venusians, from Earth's sister planet, volunteered to come and set up mother temples. What is known today as Lake Titicaca used to be located more closer inward to the now Pacific Ocean. This area can be likened to the sacral chakra of the planet, and thus known as the womb of the mother. This was the ideal location for this mother temples to be birthed onto the planet. This is where we created the first physical layers of Shambhala. For Shambhala exists on all planes of the planet. Yes, it was once physical and was the main entrance to the temple of the sun, to Parala. Housing within it were the major deities of love from the planet of love, Venus. For this is the heart of the solar system. From the heart lies the portal to all in existence. This is what these beings came to teach, as well as experience life on this newly developed and terraformed planet, which from afar the neighboring planets have been observing with great excitement. For see, at this time, Venus, the planet, had just gone through her very own ascension and was eager to teach all this divine knowledge. For many great teachers from not only this universal structure, but others as well, come to Venus to train and learn from what you call the Elohim of the third flame, the divine all. This once was a time of great harmony and alignment upon the planet. This is the fantasy land many within the human collective dream of. This is utopia many remember and long to reunite with once again. This utopia reigns on planet Venus in the higher planes and is designed to be once again during the Great Golden Age timeline, as you call it, which Earth is now becoming aligned to. Now, you ask what our role in humanity was? Well, it was simply this: to teach, monitor, and report. There was a time we existed with you, however, on a higher plane. We have never truly left. We are emanated on some, and guides, mentors, teachers for others. Some train with us when their vessels rest. Some have even taught us. For there are many advanced souls from what you call the 10th and 12th dimension upon the planet. Keep in mind, beautiful pupils, that the architects of this universe reside within the 10th and 12th dimension. Within each dimension, there are, believe it or not, unlimited planes of existence, unlimited realities. For each breath you take, a new reality from Divine Creator is requested to be expressed. This is not something the mortal mind can comprehend, for it exists outside of linear mental template. When one connects to the 10th through 12th dimensional field, they are not connecting to just one being, but to all consciousness fields. For they then become unified in these levels, and there are no linear ways of communication. This is why learning to use one's heart and not the physical voice box or the physical brain is a key upon your ascension pathway, upon spiritual enlightenment. These beings that exist here are the ones termed as archangels, seraphs, the El race, cherubs, the thrones. They hold no form here. They simply are, and experience no separation and no suffering. They are our creators, if you will label it this way. These are whom we report to, for they sit at the mighty throne of the All. When it is directed by the All, and mans have reached the level of spiritual oneness within their hearts, then we will appear once again before and beside you. Our so-called legends stem from the Greeks, for they are our direct ancestors, among many other tribes on the planet. When the fall of Atlan, what you term Atlantis, happened, our existence was never forgotten. Poseidon is real, I am real, Zeus is real. We simply exist on higher planes and invite all whose heart aligns with what they are searching for to come to us. If you venture to the depths of your soul, there we will be. We lie within your very own photons. Open the doorway, which is your heart, and see us standing there in the light, holding the golden apple of divine wisdom and the serpent who shows you the pathway.